Waarom doet hij het nou niet? No. That's great.
Frameshift drive charging.
Oh, okay. FPS or less. Stream something.
Fuel scooping complete. Frameshift drive charging. Incoming mission critical message.
We're here.
Fuel scooping. Fuel scooping complete.
Hey, Lenny. Greetings, Commander. I'm playing with my alternate account. I've decided I want to work this up to a to an exploration account, and then go off and never come back. But I've got nothing, so I'm starting with very little. Ah, really? Nope. Yeah. IRL maybe. There we go. You play Elite, don't you, Lenny? I've got one bottle left. It's sitting in my kitchen. It's the coffee stuff. but the rest is all gone. Yeah, that was really quickly.
Frameshift drive charging.
Oh.
4, 3, 2, 1. Engage.
So how are all those old computers doing, lady, that you bought? Because I saw them once. Ooh! What did you get? That's interesting. I was just talking to Giles about those 4K headsets, and I wonder what kind of machine you need to use those. But I'm also curious as to what kind of thing you got. Maybe it is the 4K. Oh, it's 15 jumps. All right. Oh, okay, cool. Have you used it on Elite yet? Because I hadn't used my VR set for a while, and I put it on yesterday or the day before. Oh, I cannot confirm or deny. Yeah, like the right politician you are, eh? No, I'd forgotten how amazing it is to play Elite with that thing on. It's just cool. And my DK2 isn't that... yeah, it is. It's glorious for... It was... Elite was built with that in mind, of course. So, and you can... and it's the perfect game because you're in a cabin, or right, in a thing. So the chance of getting motion sickness is small. And I just really fell back in love with it. The only thing is that with my DK2 the resolution is not so great, so reading the small print is still hard. But if you do things like combat or just flying around a little, it's great. I like it. Do you get motion sickness in racing games? Because I used to, but not anymore. I played with Automobilista and with Racing Room or Race Room and Project Cars. Yeah. Yeah, it was all I could afford, and I don't know if the technology, you know, the 4K is going to be high res, but I don't think my graphics card, I've got a 970. I don't think that will pull off VR in 4K. Oh, great. Assetto Corsa, I have that as well. After I did the racing at Zandvoort, I had to get a game that had the Zandvoort circuit in it, so I think I bought 2 or 3. No, I didn't think so. So what would you need? Probably one of those 1070s or something, or 1080s? It would be the thing, though. I mean, that would make it all the way complete.
Frameshift drive charging.
1070. If you can still get them, because I believe all the Bitcoiners are buying our cards. A 1080 would be ideal. Yeah, I always believed that the Nvidia cards weren't about the higher the number, the better the card. So But the 980 is probably also better than the 970. Yeah, fucking Bitcoiners. They're.
Fuel sticker complete.
Although I did hear, what did I hear about? I thought the Nvidias and the AMDs responded by creating a card that was uninteresting for Bitcoiners but interesting for gamers. That would be nice. Or they introduced a really cheap card for Bitcoiners. I don't know. Who could have predicted that, huh? Who could have predicted, like 15 years ago, that gamers and Bitcoiners would fight over each other for graphics cards? Bullshit. Oh! What's this? It's a black hole? No, it's not a black hole. Look at this. Look at this system. This is the central star of the system. What's in this? Definitely not a black hole then? What? How weird is this? Weird. AMD has made a video card without monitor output for miners. Yeah, that was it. Yeah, in the with the intent of making a separate product for miners. Yeah. And I suppose they have to have the lowest possible power consumption, or the mining won't make sense. Shoot, I thought I'd Oh, okay. It didn't work. Shit.
Frameshift drive charging.
Well, at least they tried. But I haven't really looked into getting a graphics card, but I wonder how difficult it really is.
4, 3,
Is it just as hard as getting an NES Classic Mini? I have to have a little look at my fuel consumption because I'm not gonna make it on this fuel. What's that? Where am I now? Now here. F. That will be good enough. Right, that is beta Saley. Yeah.
frameshift drive charging.
Oh no. No, I'm gonna. This is my my little memory card that I'm gonna load a Nintendo Classic RetroPie image on. I'm gonna go over to Mark's Friday and get it done. This is the Cobra, and that's the only ship I have in this account. I started with a Sidewinder and did some missions. Got a Cobra. I'm gonna get an Asp Explorer for this account. In the other account, I've got I just bought my Anaconda, and I'm flying an FDL Fer-de-Lance, which is the best ship there is. Fer-de-Lance, I mean for combat at least, it's quick. You can equip it with nice stuff.
Temperature critical.
Or you could engineer an anaconda so that it's a little bit more maneuverable. The anaconda is like a boat. It's hard to turn.
Frameshift drive charging.
In a sense, the Sidewinder and the Cobra are really good ships because they're very. The Cobra is one of the fastest ships, unengineered, one of the fastest ships around. It's good for running away. What I don't get of Bitcoins is who gives them value. What gives them value? Oh, well, it's just that they're rare. I think there's only a limited amount of Bitcoins available in the world, and I guess organizations accepting them as payment give them value, but how that works, I don't know. That's a good question.
Frameshift drive charging.
I mean, I could think of a coin. Yeah, but it's not digital, trust theft. I think that's the... And I don't think it has anything to do with blockchain, does it? Yeah, well, I think there was a problem already with the availability of Bitcoins, because there's just a limited amount, and all of them were... hey, Retro. Almost all of them are taken, so that just leaves a couple of people with valuable stuff. And it'll become a very rare commodity, I suppose. What's happening? I don't know how it works. That's economy. Yeah, I just played Broforce for the first time. It's $3.49 on Steam right now. That's a hilariously funny game. And you can play it co-op, multiplayer. And I think there's deathmatch and there's a couple of modes, but it's really funny. I had a real good laugh. The more they mine, the less they earn. So at some point we get pointless. Yeah, but I think there's really a finite amount because of the length of the key that they thought of. It's just limited, and I thought the problem was that they were nearly at the end of the availability of Bitcoin. But yeah, the more you mine, it's the same with gold. Or diamond.
Fuel scooping. Fuel scooping complete.
It is telling though that the regular financial markets they don't like the Bitcoin. I guess they can't get a hold of it or control it in the way that they're used to. And there's no country and there's no central bank that or no government that controls it, which is scary as well. I think I don't know. Would it be possible? I guess it would be possible to sell Bitcoin for gold, but for money. But what's more valuable at the moment, Bitcoin or gold? It's only logical. Yeah. If logic ruled my life, I would be a different person. It doesn't, I can tell you. When the power is off, Bitcoin is worthless. Definitely true. I'll show you. I'm in the bubble. I'm in Empire space. So that's where I am. I've been over here. Oh, wait a minute. In the other account I have a Jacques station labeled, but I don't in this one. But Jacques station is over here. And I went like over here, which is about 30 or 40,000 light years. But now I'm over there. Cuckoo. On my way to Futhark. Oh shit. The names in this game. Ad maniacs again. I don't know. Well, not tonight, Mr. Bell. It's not good for my blood pressure to yell all the time. Yeah, demonetized, right. Well, we were talking about Bitcoin, which is money, so we're close. So Art, what time zone are you in? Oh, is this an Ouya live stream? Yeah. That was funny actually, because I contacted the guy who I bought it from, and he contacted the guy that he bought it from, and he gave me the email address. But I didn't need it though. I didn't need it because I could create my own one. All right. I don't think anyone here makes money with their channel, do they? I don't. The thing that I wouldn't like in the first instance is the attention that that YouTube gives you, which is all negative attention. So no, I can say whatever I want, and YouTube doesn't care about me now. So I want to keep it that way. a fan-made Star Trek series. Oh, I've seen that. That's funny. The last C64 gameplay was a live stream, yeah. And definitely there will be more of those because I like doing that. I think I'm gonna do that on Fridays because I'm off on Fridays, and I really had fun doing that. And I'm thinking the next one will be either rescuing Orc or Bare Essentials.
Cargo hold at maximum capacity. Incoming message.
All right. Yeah, I've seen that Star Trek thing. I thought it was brave of them to make that. I mean, it didn't look perfect in any sense, but it was. I was impressed with that. What's this? Right. Okay, I've been promoted to surveyor. Thank you very much. And I'm going to do some more of that, I think.
Incoming message.
Oh, what's next? What's this? Oh. Oh, wait. Cordial. Okay, I'm doing well. That's good. STD? What is that? See, I'm getting it's 500,000 right there. I'm gonna do that. Pick a cabin. I'm just gonna do just one thing. There we go, nest bowl. Yeah, let's go. Which is that? 6 jumps. What is STD?
Landing gear retracted.
Detachment sequence complete. You are clear for departure.
Star Trek yeah, I didn't think it was sexually transmitted disease. Is that like the new Star Trek on right. That's on Netflix, isn't it? Yeah. I'll have to admit here that I don't have Netflix. Is it on anything else? Because I've heard it's good. Disease for your brain. Well, the brain is sexual. So, I think Trustat may be right after all.
Fuel scooping.
Oh, it's very. Oh, you were being sarcastic. What?
Fuel scooping
Oh.
complete.
Well, Jeremy, Mr. Grubgun, liked it, he said, but maybe, I mean, he's the king of sarcasm, so he may have pulled the wool over my eyes there. Okay. Well, there were other Star Trek series that I didn't like very much, but then I'm not sure that everything always has to be in line with what was before. It just sort of depends on how far it strays, I guess.
Fuel scooping.
That I want to be putting salt in any wounds, but
Scooping complete.
I really like the new Alien films, but there are people who say that it's nothing like the previous ones, and I think, well, it doesn't have to look like that.
Fuel scooping.
Oh, okay, yeah. I loved what I like about the new films is that, well, it
Fuel scooping complete.
fits the story, but also answers some of the questions that I've had, and I really like it.
Frameshift drive charging.
And I think there's one more to come after, because they made 3, or they're making 3 after the Covenant. One more. Yeah, you'll have to watch the one before that as well. Prometheus.
Fuel scooping.
If only for Charlize. I mean, she's fun to look at.
Fuel scooping complete.
Yeah, I didn't care for. I mean, Alien 3 was all right. I think that's the one on the prison planet where Sigourney Weaver has her hair cut.
Frameshift drive.
I didn't like 4. 4 was the least. No, I don't get the hatred either. But that's just from people who want to see. I mean, I guess it's from mainstream people who want to see either the same thing or they don't get the story. And I really went for the story. But then, you know, I went to see the Dark Tower film based on Stephen King's Dark Tower series, and I loved the books, but the movie was a typical mainstream action movie with some elements taken from the book, and it was for me that was not enough to make a good movie. Yeah, he was. Fassbender is someone you love to hate.
Frameshift drive charging.
He's good on Prometheus, and he makes a return in the Covenant. Are you telling us that you haven't seen any Star Trek series at all?
Incoming mission critical message.
The Next Generation is with Patrick Stewart, isn't it?
Scooping. Fuel scooping complete.
Because what's the one with the lady called again? DS9. I like DS9 with Cisco and yeah, well, Voyager, right? But there was another one after DS9. There was another one. I think it was just called Star Trek, and it was about Star Trek Academy, I think, with like a young Captain Kirk and all that. And I think I watched one episode, which may not be enough to... yeah. Which may not be enough to have a, you know, a complete judgment of the thing, but I didn't like that. Enterprise? What? You're confusing me now. Oh, was it called Enterprise? Yeah, I think that I think that was it. I think we're gonna land. Yeah, we're gonna land. Yeah, Starfleet Academy, the game. No, there was a TV series. I would watch a retro to answer your question. I would watch either scroll back now. The Next Generation? TNG? Oh god. The one with Patrick Stewart in it. That's the one I definitely watch. I mean, that's if you want to go really retro, you'd have to go and watch the original ones with Mr. Spock and Captain Kirk, just to get a feel of how an episode works, you know, what they're doing and all that, because that's basically the same in like you're Star Trekking and running into shit. And basically being a platform to explore all the things that human beings really want in their lives, in the sense of technology. Mobile communications and holodecks and space travel and all that. Come on. It's the stupid other ships. There we go.
3, 2, 1, engage.
Where are we going now?
Frameshift drive charging.
Orville. What is Orville? Well, mostly because I don't know what that is.
Fuel scooping. Fuel scooping complete. Frameshift drive charging.
The Orville. What is that? I've never heard of that. Comedy drama.
Fuel scooping. Fuel scooping complete.
Seth MacFarlane. I guess that's the only one I know.
Frameshift drive charging.
Okay, that's this year. Oh, right. Oh, right. Right. Yeah, that looks funny. Yeah. I saw his face.
Fuel scooping. Fuel scooping.
Yeah, I think you'd have a hard time going through the original series. But doesn't Seth MacFarlane do all the voices? Is that like the main? I think it's the guy with the dark hair, right? Yeah, that's him. I've seen nothing of it, but it looks funny already. I watched the trailer.
Cool. There's a ship available. An exploratory vessel. The USS Orville. And we're offering you command.
You kidding? That's not bad, right?
No, it's good. Paint some flames on the side, and maybe like a rainbow unicorn. You got something.
Engage quantum drive.
We need protection.
Protection from what?
The krill.
You will die.
There's no way we're gonna be out by 5 today, are we?
You wanna open this jar of pickles for me? I loosened it for you.
We're on the edge of the frontier of explored space. That doesn't excite you?
Boom, bitch!
The Orville premieres Sunday, September 10th on Fox.
Yeah, I've just watched the Orville trailer. It's really funny. Yeah, some of the voices, right? But he plays a part in the thing. He creates it. He created it, and he's like the main. He plays the captain, does he? I just watched the trailer. It's really funny. I should really get Netflix. Does everyone have Netflix? Am I the only one who doesn't have Netflix? Maybe we should have a show of hands or something. Torrent the damn thing, yeah. I might do that. But you know what happens when I torrent the damn thing? I torrent them all and then I never watch them. I have terabytes full of movies that I thought I'd well, no, I've watched a load of them, but like Game of Thrones. I downloaded a couple of them, but I just couldn't be wasn't interested enough. I downloaded all of Red Dwarf. I loved Red Dwarf. I've got Blake 7 DVDs right over here. And I watched the first season, but You refuse to pay for streaming of games, or do you refuse to pay for games? Space 1999. I consider myself to be an older person, but Space 1999, I'll hold on. There we go. 1975 to 77. Holy crap. No, I must have been too young, I think. Although I Martin Landau, that's the man with the yeah. I may have seen an episode, but gee whiz, that's old. Yeah, okay, for streaming, right. I Pin-up club? Yeah, yes, I remember that. When you were a kid, how old are you, Trusteft? That was aired 75 to 77. I was 4. In 75. I didn't watch, I don't know when I watched Star Trek though, but I don't think I was 4. No, I'm not against. I didn't say. Oh, okay. Okay, yeah, that I could have thought of that. Okay. No, that's I don't mind streaming content. I don't feel the need to own everything. Although sometimes, no, usually when I really like something, then I want to own it. Right, you're right, yeah. You've crossed the old 40 border. Any allergies popping up? Because that's usually what happens to people when they turn 40. They get allergies. 77. Alright. I'm from 71.
Drive charging.
72, there we go. Allergy to stupidity. Yeah. Well, you see, that's the thing. As the human race is concerned, I noticed that a lot of younger people are just relearning the things that we've already learned. They think things are funny that I think are not funny anymore because I've heard them too often. So as a human race, we're not going as fast as we think we are, I think. Am I making sense? So I mean, it's easy to see stupidity when, as you get older, most of the people who are younger, they still learning things. So, and that, I mean, that's what I noticed. And it's not always easy. The human race is definitely overrated. Yeah, by the human race, by the way. So. Thank you, Trusted. Yeah. Self-appointed wise people. We pull a lot of stupid shit. Where are we going? Visit a beacon.
Frameshift drive charging.
Have I watched Idiocracy? It's a great movie. Nope. Looking it up now. Oh wow. Oh shit! It's another one of these systems. What's up with this? That's that one. Why is it doing this? Right. It's funny. Weird. It just looked like that. Did nothing special. Nope. Don't do that.
Frameshift drive charging.
I'm trying to watch a trailer. Doesn't IMDb show trailers of movies? I'll Google it. Idiocracy. It's from 2006.
Fuel scooping.
All right.
In a top-secret experiment.
Meet Joe Bowers, our first subject for the human hibernation experiment. As you know, this is highly classified. However, if successful, we believe humans can be stored indefinitely.
However, the trial run was prone to human error.
See you in a year.
And Joe slept slightly longer than expected. Half a millennium, to be exact. From Mike Judge, creator of Office Space and Beavis and Butthead.
Oh my God!
If you were the smartest person in the world,
This goes in your mouth. This one goes in your butt. Hang on a second. This one goes in your mouth.
and were stuck with the dumbest people in history.
If you have one bucket that holds 2 gallons and another bucket that holds 5 gallons, how many buckets do you have?
2? Whoa, this guy's smart.
Excuse me, I'm actually supposed to be getting out of prison.
You're in the wrong line.
I'm the smartest guy in the world? Says who?
The IQ test you took in prison. You got the highest score in history.
Even smarter than President Camacho.
Ladies and gentlemen, the President of America! In the year 25...
I catch the drift. Idiocracy. It looks funny. Starzinger. Cybots? No, I don't. So a guy goes to sleep and wakes up in the future, and he finds out that everyone is simple. Finds out that he's the smartest guy in the world. No, I haven't seen Starzinger. Anime. There's another one of those things that... Oh, wait a minute. No, right. Of course you can. We're looking for the visitor beacon. Right, there we go. But what? The hometown of Kurt Wallander. I don't know where. Hometown? Which one's that? Oh. It's a movie I need to watch, not just because it's funny, but also because it's depressing. Yeah, probably because there's probable truth to it. Robotech is also an anime, I think. Nah, I'm not gonna make that. I could have made that if I was really good. Come on. Sweden. Well, man, the thing is that I think 2 or 3 years ago I had plans to go to Sweden, but it coincided with a play that I'm in. And this stupid play, it comes back every year, and it's always in the same holiday that we plan to go. So we have to... Maybe we'll... I mean, my wife and I both want to go to Sweden and to Denmark. And I've got a good friend in Norway that I wouldn't mind shaking his hand one day, so... Yeah, definitely. And my wife is a big fan of Wallander as well, so we have to go, don't we? Just not sure how soon it will be, but it's definitely on the calendar. And it's doable. I mean, it's not like a zillion miles away. I mean, we want to go to Canada again, but you know, I don't think that's gonna happen anytime soon. Robotech. I'm gonna have to keep a copy of this chat. Robotech and Cyborg 009 are anime, I assume. Well, thanks, Retro. I'll make sure to let you know when we go.
Frameshift drive charging.
Do you know? You know, must know him from YouTube. Rasmus. Do you know Rasmus? Oh yeah, I've been to Blade Runner 2049 and I loved it. I thought it was very, very good. Yeah, I don't think it'll be too long before it's released, but you can be sure that they're gonna try and make the maximum amount of money on that movie. It's gonna be shameful, I think. Raz, do you know him personally, or? Because he's the one that I think the reason that we wanted to go in the fall was that there's like a trade show around that time, and I wanted to go visit him and then go see the trade show at that time. So that was the reason. That wasn't fall. It would be April, I think, or May. That was the plan. But and a couple of YouTubers actually went from the UK to Sweden. I wanted to go, but it didn't materialize because of the play. Have you seen it, Lenny? Have you? You went to the movies? Yeah. What makes it so that you have mixed feelings about it? Alright, see you, Trusta. Thank you. I'm not gonna be much longer anyway. I mean, it's way past my bedtime, so thanks. We'll speak again. But you didn't like the story, Lenny, or what? Yeah, I don't know, Raz. Well, I don't know Raz personally as well, but we've chatted just like you. We've chatted just on Facebook. I know him 80%. Hey, Phil. Yeah, the story was off. What did you expect? I don't know. I liked the story. The thing with... Yeah, agreed. Definitely. It wasn't her though. It wasn't her. It was a different actress. I could tell. But it was a little bit weird. But I kind of liked what they did with the story. I mean, it's a different story, but it sort of knits together. It's not really a sequel, but in a sense it is. That's what I liked. Yeah, do you really? Because I thought she looked different. I didn't think she. They tried to make her look like the. I don't know. We should look it up and see what they did actually. Yeah. Yeah, it took a while before I saw that coming. No, I wasn't disappointed. The only thing is the thing that you mentioned about Rachel, that looked a bit off. But it was apparently a very long movie, and I didn't suffer through it. I suffered through the Two Towers. Although I loved Lord of the Rings, but the Two Towers was a long movie. Not bad, but it was long, and I didn't suffer through this one. I think it was. Am I back? Am I back? I think I am. Yeah, I am. I don't think I've ever made 17,000 per month. No, I'm sure that I haven't. Alright, I'm gonna land and I'm gonna call it a night. Because again, I've worked tomorrow. I think I have 6 hours of sleep left, and then I have to be up and at 'em again, so. Does anyone have the day off tomorrow? Yep. Thanks, Lenny, for watching and commenting. Yep. Have a good night. I'll speak to... I'm gonna watch that video you make this weekend. I want to see your VR stuff. See ya. Yeah, I've seen one. They're scary. Yeah, I have nothing planned other than a visit to Mark, but I'm sure I'll get some streaming in. So I'll hope to see you then, Retro. See you, Lenny. I'm never gonna make that. Yeah, I will do. I'll speak to you soon.
Landing complete. Systems offline. We trust this facility will serve you well, Commander.
Cargo hold at maximum capacity. Incoming message.
Mission. No, not mission board. Message, okay. So, yep. My empire reputation is growing, that's good. Okie doke. Thanks for watching, everyone, and it's the end of the stream. Have a good night, and I'll see you next time. Bye bye. I gotta find a way to end the stream. There we go. See ya.